You're with Julian on the Brown Note, and I just wanted to do a very short bit on man versus bear. One of the most amusing, unintentionally paradigms that has emerged in recent times seems to have legs. So a while back, someone said, if I was a woman in the woods, I would rather run into a bear than a man. Now, this has taken off and caused an absolute shitstorm. So there were various interpretations of the main paradigm, the notion of sexual assault rates amongst women and bears versus men and women. And we come on the back of a wave of violence against women in Australia, which has been devastating, and the 6 people murdered in the Bondi Junction shopping centre by a killer who was relentlessly targeting women and seemed to have dysfunctional relationships with getting a girlfriend and women in general. And also very hot on the heels of that was an estranged partner of a woman who was out on bail, finding her and killing her. So there's been this wave of, again, every year or so there seems to be this wave of gnashing of teeth over domestic violence rates and so on. But this meme really has triggered men. Why are men like this? Why are men so triggered by these things? There was this other darker reading of the notion that all a bear's going to do is kill you, whereas a man is going to do much worse. So the response from men has been dramatic. It has triggered them like crazy online. Why are men like this? Why? I'm not triggered by it. It just is baffling to me how there's such a large proportion of not all men that seem to get so emotionally invested in anything like this without ever sort of contemplating why such a paradigm would have been made in the first place, or that it might not be about you. Stop making it about you. It's not even really about you. It's about women and how they feel. Why do you need to make it about you? When's the last time you heard women say not all women? They don't take anything. They get so much abuse online, but they're not the ones running around saying not all women. I've never heard a woman say not all women. Why do guys feel like they have to go into bat for half of the population of the planet? I don't. It's like this perverse nationalism to your gender. Even like you say, well, there was a guy in, I think, the Murdoch Press today where a feminist psychiatrist was talking back to his question, saying, I'm so appalled by the fact that there's such a discussion about domestic violence. And I feel like, this isn't me. I'm never like that. Well, why are you upset then? And the psychiatrist sort of went back to them and said, why do you need to make it about you? And there was a wider notion that, doing nothing is the same as being complacent or complicit. So if you're not actively trying to do something positive for women, but saying that, I'm under personal attack and attacking women for making the personal attack, even though it's not about you, is trying to make it about you. And it's ignoring what women are talking about. I don't understand why men are so easily triggered about this, where they take everything that any woman says that's critical about any man or group of men to being about them and a personal affront to mankind. I do not feel this way. I don't know why you do. That was just a short bit, but it's been like every single time a man comments on this in the way that they're commenting, they are, as always, kind of proving the point.